Friends, in the last video I have covered how to download ESXi server and vCenter server from VMware website. In this video I will show you how to install ESXi server version 8 step by step. So as you can see, this is my host PC in which I install Windows 10, and on top of that I install a VMware Workstation 16. So this is my Workstation 16. So for creating a new virtual machine, I have an option over here, as you can see, create a new virtual machine. So I click on that option. So it will ask my option. So I will go with the typical, which is recommended. So I click on the next button. So here I attach my ISO file for my new VM. So I click on install and browse my PC. So as you can see, in the last video I download this ISO image. So I attach this version. So it's automatically detect the version of ESXi. So I click on the next button. So here I have to give a name of my machine. So I will call it ESXi 08-1. Also I have choose the location of my new VM. So I click on the browse button and navigate to my computer, and on my D drive I have created a folder which is called vSphere 8 VMs. So I click on that folder and click ESXi 08-1. So I select OK. This is my name and this is my location. I click on the next button. By default it giving the option of 142. So I reduce it to 50 TB, which is enough for boot partition. I go with the default option of multiple file and click on the next button. And here I can customize my hardware. And as you can see, I will change my processor from 2 to 4. And my RAM, I increase my RAM from 4 GB to 8 GB. So I change this option and click close and click to the finish. So as you can see, on the left side there is a machine appear on this side. So I power on this machine. So I click on power on this machine. As soon as it's power on, it boot from the ISO image which I attach my new virtual machine. So now the setup is started. I maximize my screen size. As you can see, the installation is very straightforward. You don't need to so many options to enter here. So the boot file is loaded. So here I can click continue and I press F11 to accept and continue. So I click on F11. Then after that, this is my hard drive. So I click enter on my 50 GB partition. The keyboard layout is US. Now I have type my root password. So I will type my root password here. I confirm my root password. And press enter for continue. So I press enter. Now I again press enter to install my operating system. So this is the some warnings about CPU usage. So I need to press enter and press F11 to install my operating system. So this is very straightforward installation, just like previous version, ESXi version 7. So I reboot my machine by entering the enter button. So it will reboot my machine. So after rebooting, as you can see, the machine is running now. So as soon as the reboot is completed, so you can see now I have an IP address over here. From this IP address I can access my machine and manage all the things on this ESXi server. So as you can see, my IP address is 192.168.198.129. So I will open my any browser of my choice and enter this IP address into my browser and click enter. Now this is the certificate error. I ignore this error this time and click on advance and proceed. Now the default username is the root, and So I will write down root and I give in the password which I have chosen during my installation. So I enter the password and click enter. So this is the join VM community. I uncheck this option and click OK. So as you can see now I have this is the new version of ESXi server. So as you can see this is very graphical intensive server. So this is my host, and with related to host there are some options like as you can see, this is the first option is get vCenter server. vCenter server is used to manage multiple server. If I have multiple server I can use vCenter server. With the help of vCenter server I manage multiple server. Here I can create any new VM from this option. So here we have a reboot and shutdown, and this is the refresh button. So this is the some few options over here. As you can see I have a CPU, I have a RAM, this is my IP address. So I will explore all the option in my upcoming video. Now this is my username, as you can see root, and this is my IP address. If I click down there is an change password option, settings. You can click on the setting. For example, if you want to change your language, you can go there and change there. There is a logout button over there, so you can log out from there. This is the refresh button. So I change my refresh time up to 30 seconds, so I don't need to click on the refresh button again and again. On the left side I have a manage. In manage section we have to manage only 2 or 3 things. The most important things associated with the manage tab is called the licensing. So I will click on the licensing mode. As you can see I am in evaluation 1 license. So this license will expire after 60 days. So in December my license will be expired. So if I have a license, I click on the assign license button and I click my license detail here. So again this is the services tab, which is very important in VMware. So for example here we have so many services. For example, if I want to change the time domain service, so I can click on this service and there is an option on the top, start, stop. So I can change the service start and stop status from here. Now this is the security. Here we can create any additional user. By default we have only one user root. So here we can create so many users. Now on the monitor tab I can see the CPU usage. As you can see there is no CPU usage, no memory usage and no hard drive usage, because there is no virtual machine. So that's why it is very low in size and you cannot recognize the usage of this type of hardware. So I will show you in future videos. This is the hardware tab, event tab, task tab and notification tab. So this is very clean installation, so you don't have to see anything. On the left side now we have the option to create a virtual machine. Then we have an storage for creating data store for storing my virtual machines. And then we have a networking section over in the last. So these are the 3 important factor of the VMware ESXi server. I will explain this in detail in my future videos. So in this video I will just give you an overview what is the interface of ESXi version 8. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you don't subscribe my channel, then please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.